Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. McMahon. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A gain of 4. A tough season for them to this point, and here's part of the reason why. You see the injuries have left them shorthanded in prior weeks, and that's the case again here in this one.
Brandon, great teams can overcome injuries and keep their seasons on track, but sometimes even the great teams have injuries that are just too numerous, and they affect the wrong group of guys, the guys who actually lead their ball club, and it's just tough to get past them. This team struggled with that.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot?
The Dolphins get there this time and bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphin football
at their own 37-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start with the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. 2nd and 7.
Come on. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board 1st here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Next the score, Dolphins 7, Bears 0.
touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like in the start of the game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. Just like us callers are, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Rifles one incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
And at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on a field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 46, here's second and 5.
19. Back. Viking 18. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, take it where the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he...
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Going up the middle, Foster. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run up the middle with Foster. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down.
The Bears at 4 and 8 now on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance of being victorious yet again.
The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. A shotgun handoff now, Foster. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First play of the drive, a success. 18 yards.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A first down carry for Foster. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. McMahon. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, Foster. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Number 16.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Here we go.
As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to walk one deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. Shifts past him. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. Oh, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Let's go. Viking 18. Hey, smash. Ringo.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
So, 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cook Mustang 19.
Back to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
A yard.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll go again with Foster. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw. McMahon. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Will Anderson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. They're going to try and throw. To the right side and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 66 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Hawk 70. Hawk Panther Street.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check match. Check match. Street. Street.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Ready.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60. Rig alert.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Not enough. You said it, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. See bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G. Hey, watch him go it. You survived outside, all from the music.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Come on.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Bears' 19-yard line.
Ready. Panther streak. Panther streak. Streak. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
5-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2-yard line.
Ready.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Here's 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy most likely to bring him down. That was a nice game.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Cougar 19. Check smash.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Panther 6. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Miami.
Go!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments.